Greetings from Bryan College Station, Texas, in the United States of America. Welcome to everybody attending the conference in Hungary. I wish I could be there. My name is Matt Britton, chairman of the board of 40 Days for Life, and I'm standing here with Tibor Baksy, my good friend, my fellow board member, who's going to be giving you a welcome as well in a minute.
Jó napot!
As you can tell, Tibor has a Hungarian background. His parents are Hungarian, born in Hungary and emigrated to the United States. And you're going to be hearing a little bit more about that from Tibor. But before I hand off to Tibor, I'd like to give you all a big welcome from the United States. I wish I could be with you. I'm actually standing here in the 40 Days for Life headquarters. I am in a former abortion clinic, a former Planned Parenthood, which is some of you is the name of the largest abortion provider in the United States. Actually, 40 Days for Life was born here. It was born as the Coalition for Life some 16 years ago when Sean Carney and David B. Wright decided to come out here and start praying to end abortion, not in the world, even in the United States or in Texas, but just right here in this building, in their town of Bryan, where they attended college at Texas A&M. And it worked. This abortion facility, this house of death, shut down. And some years later, we were able to partner and buy this building and turn it from that house of death into a house of life. And it now serves as our headquarters with pro-life doctors' offices in this building. I'm looking out the windows and I can see the street where so many thousands of people prayed for so many years, day and night, until this center shut down. And you can do the exact same thing. You know, each of you could be anywhere at this very moment. I've met many of you when Father DeRosa and Robert Cahoon attended the Latvia conference. And I'd like to give a shout out to some of you, to Dan and Julia and Imre and so many more people that we met there. And I wish that I could be with you. I know Tibor wishes that he could be back in Hungary where he's visited his ancestral home and his relatives, but it conflicted with a couple of other things, the West Coast Walk for Life, and some other obligations we have. But we'll be with you next time if you commit to doing it again. But isn't it amazing how some 16 years ago, the Coalition for Life and 40 Days for Life started, and other towns in America came knocking, and then other cities and other states, and then other countries. And it spread not just to the rest of Texas, not to the rest of the United States, but we are now in over 675 different cities, in over 40 countries throughout the world, and 750,000 volunteers have participated in 40 Days for Life campaigns over the years, closing almost 100 abortion clinics, seeing almost 100 abortion workers leave the industry, and to this minute, as we know, over 12,000 babies saved. You know, as I said, you could be anywhere, but you're at a conference to save lives. How many Romanians, how many Ukrainians, how many Croatians, how many Estonians, how many Hungarians have been killed by abortions over the years since 1956? Countless, uncountable. But you can stop it. We stopped it here. You can stop it there. So thank you. Keep praying. Never give up. And we want to let you know that we are here to support you. We'll always support you. And if you do this conference again next year, I guarantee you, Tibor and I will be in Budapest. God bless you.
Thank you, Matt. And I also want to say welcome. It's so good to be here, and I'm sorry that I couldn't be there with you all in person. As Matt said, my name is Tibor Baksy, and I'm the son of parents who were born in Hungary. And as such, I'm very proud to be called a Hungarian. Growing up in a Hungarian family, we always put family and faith first. Hungarians throughout her history have fought for individual rights and freedoms. In 1956, October of 1956, my father fought in the Hungarian Revolution. 34 years later, I proudly stood at the White House as President Bush welcomed Prime Minister József Antal, the first democratically elected Hungarian Prime Minister, to the White House, something that I will always remember and always cherish. More recently, Hungarians in 2011 passed a pro-life constitution protecting the lives of all, including the unborn, from conception to natural death. It is just something that we are all proud of, and it's something that Hungarians did in spite of pressure from the European unions and others. Isten áld meg a magyart. God bless the Hungarians. As proud as I am of these achievements, there is more work to be done to protect those that are the most innocent and vulnerable. 40 Days for Life has over 200,000 volunteers in 40 countries. And we are there, and we are looking forward to expanding in Eastern Europe, especially Hungary. Please know that we admire the work that you have done, and you have our support. I continue to pray for all those in the pro-life movement, that God gives you strength and wisdom to continue your work. I also pray for those that oppose us, that they open up their hearts to God's infinite love and mercy. Although this evening we are separated by national borders and distance, we are more strongly united as children of God. So let us resolve as brothers and sisters in Christ to work together to protect all life, especially those that are unborn. I look forward to working with you in the future, and I wish you God's love and blessing. Thank you. Köszönöm.
Thank you, Tibor. God bless you all. God bless 40 Days for Life. Come visit us in Texas. We'll come visit you in Hungary. Thank you.